Shalom.
Long time no see.
Shalom, Gnomes.
Shalom, Gnome.
Long John Silver, what?
Welcome to Initiative Impossible.
Welcome back to Initiative Impossible, everybody.
It's been a minute.
It has been a long minute.
Several minutes.
That's all right.
Lots of minutes.
But we're here now.
That's right.
So man.
Exactly.
Has it been 3-4 weeks? Couple fortnights?
Yeah. 4 years ago.
Our forefathers gathered to throw dice and play opinions on pieces of paper.
George Washington rolled a natural 20.
And all was well.
Please tell me in the edit of that, you're totally going to make him freaking Benjamin Franklin and George Washington.
Yes.
Lincoln. You suppose his wooden teeth gave a plus to his charisma?
Probably wooden dice too.
Oh, and intimidate as well, because someone wants splinters. Who'd bite
Well,
it.
and old George's got to roll pretty high on athleticism, dexterity to be able to stand at the front of that boat.
Oh, yeah? Not to mention his strength modifier for chopping all those trees.
Right. I cannot tell a lie.
Well, my strength modifier is high.
And Benjamin Franklin was the first artificer.
That's right.
Did somebody say
can we do
Artificer?
Oh, God. Can we have, like, an American Revolution campaign?
Yes.
The vile King George.
I just go around trying to kill the Brits.
I got your tea right here.
You know what? We're not crossing the Delaware. We're gonna swim through that beast bare-shirted with axes ready to go.
In kilts.
So, exactly.
And I'll be John Hancock, who carves my name really big into his enemies.
No, dummy, it's Herbie Hancock. Your head's full
Oh,
of
gosh.
clouded pops and bong water.
Shut up.
That already-
Man, we went off course like
That's all right.
All right, so do we
That's
have
okay,
a
I've
band tonight to give a shout out to, Chris?
Yeah, dude, Saginaw local, great fucking punk band. In fact, they wrote the song that killed John Belushi.
Oh.
It's called Speedball. The Mongols.
That went dark for a minute.
I gotta look this up. He was listening to a certain song in the past. Like, I need to know.
Oh.
Oh, and
What's the connection?
also in
I
addition,
think I said John Belushi. It should be Jim Belushi. Right?
Yeah.
Jim Belushi.
There you go.
That's all right.
In addition to all of that crazy fanciness, we also have a DM cam, courtesy of Josh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hopefully we'll actually be able to have the whole entire show with my mug because I got hit with a razor and a bar of soap.
About
today.
time.
And we're gonna get a bonus band because somebody else is wearing a shirt. Sugar Pump Theory.
SPF shirt.
Oh yeah, those are my girls. Big shout
yeah.
out.
Yeah, big shout out to the Sugar Pump
I
Theory.
actually got to announce them for Tuscola Palooza. Not this past one, but the first one out there.
Which is
Nice.
an amazing show.
That was
the
very
whole
awesome.
time.
They're gonna be. I'm gonna give this. Can I give this?
That
shout
did you
out?
do? Yeah.
August 6th of this year is Tuscola Palooza here in Cairo.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And we are all going to be there with bells on because we can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the bands will like that too much.
So just bells.
Just bells.
Well,
It's okay. It's just bells. You're good.
Rocking around like shut up!
Merry
Guys,
fucking
I'm
Christmas,
done.
asshole.
This is not what we meant when we said we needed more cowbell.
Right.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. Who remembers where we left off for our
Well, we
audience?
left off with the disclaimer.
Ah, there we go.
Nice catch, Rude.
All character art and tokens created and owned by HereForge.com. HereForge.com is not responsible for the content of the show, clip, or segment, and hereby disclaims any and all content and views expressed herein.
Oh,
Just like that.
that might be a record.
Just like that.
Watch the playback.
Anybody
You'll
hey,
time it.
Hero Forge, why haven't y'all contacted Rude?
They're busy being heroes and forging them.
Forging heroes.
Because it's what heroes do.
That's right.
I wonder if it's like in
You're
Thor
good.
Ragnarok, if they have a little gnome that works in a forging center and forges. He has to.
Well, I mean, he wasn't little. He was like 2 stories tall
He
and
was a little gnome.
didn't have hands.
He was a little gnome in the grand. Compared to a freaking celestial, he was a
Dude,
little
Peter
guy.
Dinklage played the freaking
I
dwarf.
know he did. It was great.
It was amazing. That's suicide.
Character creation.
Oh. So, anyways, where did we leave off? Do you guys remember?
We woke up a titan. And it had 4 arms or hands.
Heads.
4 heads. Squid, shark, octopus, and a crab.
Snap, snap, snap.
Yeah.
Yep, we basically slid down its massive claw arm right down to the beach and landed about where in their, well, I guess trying to rebuild their boat and get away or something.
That is where we left off. Now, here's the
All
crazy
right.
part about it is since the Titan is waking up, there is no more beach, and the boat is starting to sink. Y'all roll perceptions.
20.
Yeah.
15.
All right. Now, where are you guys at in the water / beach that's not there anymore? Are you swimming towards the ship or?
Well, Seryn cast Water Walk last time.
That's right.
So that should still apply.
We are walking on water and not sunshine.
Okay. So you are going to the boat, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if we're engaged yet. No, we're not. That was in that one.
Okay.
Just a quick thing. I'm gonna kind of glance up the Titan and try to see where the town of Tourmaline used to be, because I think I recall we never really knew what happened to Beacon Trembles after we.
Oh,
left it.
yes, right.
So I'm just gonna see
Captain Crazy was left there.
is that town still intact on his shoulder or something that I can see? Let's see, 21. Do I see that town or is it just wreckage?
It's wreckage. It's
Oh, poor
absolute just.
Bum, 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 bum. Aww.
I'm trying to get a stiff. Okay.
Crazy jerky
Yeah, I
face.
just won't mention it out loud, but I'll have a drink in his honor because I took some of his booze anyway.
True.
Although, when you were looking for that, you noticed in one of the shark's gills, it is a shiny, looks like stone stuck in one of his gills.
All the way up there.
All the way up there.
It glint.
It glint.
Wow. Fat lot of good that'll do us. Not something I'll mention out loud either. 'Cause it doesn't really seem relevant.
Don't you have a bird that could just fly up there and swoop it out?
I think That's limited to like 100 feet.
Yeah, we don't even know how tall this Titan is.
Yeah, how tall is
Massive.
this Titan?
Y'all roll
100
perceptions.
101 foot tall.
No, he'll go with yards.
9.
3.
25.
Uh,
Damn, you're on
You
fire
guys have
tonight.
I was gonna say your best guess
Yeah, mine are
is
betraying me too.
this thing's a couple miles.
Miles?
Uh,
Damn, old man, you
Tall.
got good eyes.
What's that in
Good eye.
That's true.
Wait, was it
was
my
that a
left or
blind
my
joke?
right?
Look at your right eye.
Har.
Your right eye's good eye, right?
Let's see.
Yeah, you and your journal.
Well,
Yeah, right.
so
That's good. He's
To
got that. Mine just
remind you guys, the island is the Titan. So
Right.
there is that.
Okay, so
What? What you got?
I think Seryn is still carrying
Yep.
Ashwin because she was knocked the heck
Okay.
out.
I was ninja running down that too.
and it wasn't. I did
Well,
not knock her out.
$6 million man.
Yes.
Well, we saw the ship that they're trying to fix, so I figure Nolan's at least going to call out that, yeah, we better hurry up and help them because we need something to stand on.
All right. So, you hear the first mate yell out, "Sea Skanks in the water!"
Tamora's tits.
They better not be referring to me.
I'm not falling for that again. And I
As
reach
a-
and put some cotton in my ear.
Oh, smart.
Barrage of barbs go flying over your guys' heads.
This again?
Sparrow Jack, get in front of me. Yes, we can porcupine.
Porcupine Jack.
Back with the last.
And now
Porcupine
he can
Jack's
fly.
back, baby.
Yeah.
To show you all what I rolled there. There we go. It's
Can
backwards.
you see in this blurry image? Guess and win a prize.
So, let's get some distances here of how far you guys are from the ship using your water walk spell.
Okay. I've got about 30-foot range around me in the spherical. sense.
Okay, so
So-
everybody is safe enough on.
Yeah,
this.
we're sticking around her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and how far were you from the ship since you were carrying Ashwin? And I'm assuming everybody is pretty much in a 30-foot diameter
Oh, yeah.
inside the circle.
I was gonna say we were kind of by the beachfront when we hit, so if the boat was by the beachfront, we should be pretty decently close for the most part.
Well,
I wouldn't say too far, but
Maybe 60, 90 feet at the most.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are at least in running distance of
Yeah,
getting to.
We should be able to haul to get there.
All right, so another barrage goes flying over your guys' heads.
Are they aiming at us or?
Trying to.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got our companion on my back. I'm gonna put my shield over her, and I'm just gonna start hauling towards there, and I'm gonna tell everyone to follow me.
All right, y'all roll initiative.
Come with me if you want to live.
17.
1. I don't like your dice, Heather, at all.
Don't feel bad. I rolled a 1
No,
too.
no, we're sticking with it. Thank you.
Okay.
That's right. We're gonna pull through. Oh, come on, man. I don't need to see that. Don't nobody want to see that.
Ain't nobody got any time for that.
Mm.
All right.
17.
17. All right, you're first, I assume, because everybody
12.
else
I
roll.
got 9.
What'd you get, Chris?
12.
12. Okay. All right, so Nolan's first. Are you rolling for your familiar too, or
Wow.
just your?
Oh, I gotta roll for.
Doesn't Sparrow Jack go right after you? Or?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Well, I dismissed the familiar after I realized it wasn't gonna get. I couldn't see through it anymore from where we went, so
Okay.
I could resummon there, but not really relevant at the time, I think.
All right, so you guys are starting your initiative. As you are noticing all of this, this Titan is fully waking up now, and you can see that the hands or the claws and the tentacles are moving towards the ship.
At a glance, can I see at all where the Sea Skanks are, or would I have to roll for it?
You'd probably have to roll for it because the barrage of bullets, or barrage of barbs, I should say, more or less came from behind you as you guys are hightailing it to the ship.
Even if we get on the ship,
Wow.
is it gonna outrun
Mm.
this bastard of a thing? Bastard.
Bastard of a thing.
Bastard of a thing.
Bastard of a thing.
I don't think we're gonna be able to
Bastard son of a
outrun
bitch.
it. In the boat, I don't know.
Well, we just rolled initiative, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna. If we don't make it to the boat, we're gonna have to take some stuff out.
Well,
Okay.
I think I'll just settle for, I guess moving will still take an action now.
Okay.
Yeah, so, keep heading towards the boat and also just shoot a firebolt behind us to hopefully distract them a little.
All right, go ahead.
That's all I can think I can do right now.
And what's the range on that?
Firebolt is 120 foot,
Okay.
and I got 21 to hit.
All right. You hear a...
Do I roll for damage?
I felt on the inside.
That's 12, or
That's
wait,
me
no,
before coffee.
15 fire damage.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sea Skank. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to hurt a Titan with that. It'd be like flicking a grain of sand at your ankle or something.
More or less, yeah.
Well, no, you take the shot.
All right, is that your only action? Or...
Well, I figured running towards the ship would still take an action,
Okay,
so
yep.
that's one. And I mean, I can do a weapon attack as a bonus action, but that doesn't really seem relevant.
No.
since they're out of the
Not at this juncture.
So yeah, I'll stick with that for now.
All right, so that was 17. Who's next? Chris?
Me.
All right, 12. What are you doing, good sir? Oh, he's artificing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Eldritch Cannon time! What shape is it this time?
All I think is Blue's Clues. We've got some mail. We've got some mail.
Alright.
Just to make it weird.
Wrong show, bro.
So Burnley starts constructing, our car starts making this contraption, and he ends up making this beautiful, shiny, ribbed, cylindrical cannon. And it's got this nice domed head.
Are you describing the Sasquatch? Is that what we're doing?
And it sits balanced on these two round, weighted balls.
I did say you needed to engage more role play. So there's that.
Does it sling yogurt?
It's a purple-headed yogurt slinger.
No, even worse.
Oh boy.
It's a flamethrower.
Jesus.
Someone fire out that dick.
There's a whole new meaning to fire crotch.
Oh.
I'm not putting that in the edit.
The taint flamethrower.
Supposed to be a team player.
Just throwing a little spurt of fire.
Alright,
How close
so
to those Sea Skanks to us?
Phallic.
Well, he was roughly 120 foot for his spell, so if you're judging off of that, because here's the thing, they're not really visible because you guys are asshole and elbowing it to the ship.
And they're underwater and we're walking on water.
Yes.
And if they come within 30 feet of us, they go, up they come. And they gotta start walking water too.
Down there.
Yep.
I
All
mean,
right.
Oh no, it's okay. Let them come up.
Let
I
him
got something
come.
for them.
Let him come up.
That's right. Old Betsy and the Five Avengers.
so you're gonna stand your ground
Well,
on the water?
so my little freaking Richard.
Richard, don't run away from your feelings.
So Richard can walk. He can shuffle his little balls.
Okay.
So
Okay.
me and Richard, my little dick cannon.
Just make it a fucking pest dispenser with feet. Seriously.
we're shuffling. We're both kind of waddling and shuffling to the boat, to the
Okay.
ship.
Nolan sees this and just he doesn't even want to dignify this with an insult. It speaks for itself.
So that is your action? Is that what
I made a little Richard, yes.
Good God, jump back, kiss myself. Ah, baby.
Gotta get ready.
All right.
What's
Feel
coming?
the song coming out of the Gnome can't help it.
Get up
It's
on
a shame we don't have a bar.
All right. So what is Porcupine Jack doing?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? We're playing it safe. Porcupine Jack is just following along. We're just trying to make it to the ship.
Okay.
As long as those sea skanks are underneath the water, Seryn's got that covered. Then
He's
I don't
playing
think.
Little Richard. Wouldn't that be more of James Pond?
Seryn's got that.
Sarah's not paying attention. She's got them on her back. She can't really turn around, so she can't see what's behind her right now.
Damn it,
we're
Bobby,
just
put
trying
some pants on. I don't want to
I
see
don't think
that.
Sparrow Jack stands a chance against the Titans. So we just moving on to that ship.
Moving on up. All right, so that is yours, Little Richard, and Porcupine Jack. Jesus, we're off the fucking rails.
So, you know,
Started.
basically something like this.
She's riding the thing. Oh boy.
All right, who's next in the initiative? That would be you. All right.
So going towards the ship.
All right.
Direction. And I'm going to shoot an arrow back that way.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot at the Titan?
No.
At the skanks.
At the Sea Skanks.
The ones that are underwater?
No.
Just covering fire, you know.
Just, yeah.
Wait, okay. The dink off the ice is gonna scare him? Okay.
It's water.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I thought we were walking
things
on
can be scary.
sunshine.
we're walking on water.
Thanks
I
to
thought
her
it was-
spell.
If I could walk on water,
So
Yeah,
you get
I
two
thought it
points
turned
from
into
Sarah.
Like he
ice.
I
shot.
can
No.
find
I used to
somewhere
think that
to
too.
you.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, oh, that's different. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot
If I
back.
could
I got you.
walk on water.
Oh,
That
6.
adds dexterity. Oh, you've got that figured out?
Oh, nope, 7.
Longbow.
Dexterity.
Little Richard.
That's
Does little
plus
Richard
eight.
have dexterity?
So 12, and then
Well,
Well,
yeah,
if it hits.
Jumping
Oh,
around
12.
like piano. I bet
12?
He did.
he did.
You know what Little Richard doesn't.
Oh yeah, and you have
What's
an
that?
extra attack, so you could shoot again.
yes,
And
He
hit.
also didn't have a giant dick cannon. Either.
2
Plus
plus
longbow, 1d8 plus.
3.
Yep, looks like.
Okay, you
So,
see
5.
the one that you hit jump out of the water and just go, "Ah!" and then go back into the water as the arrow is stuck into the shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that one again.
All
So
right,
I have another.
do it again.
So 9.
9 plus your dex.
Well, yeah, it's a
Oh,
plus 8
sorry.
on your bow, so
So
14.
14.
Okay, that hits.
And 5.
Okay, you hear another one. Same thing. Jump out of the water, and it's a new one that's got the arrow stuck in the other shoulder of a new sea
Matching
skank.
set.
Yes.
Don't worry, bitches. I'll be back for those.
Well, it was 2 different ones that you hit.
Plus you said
Swimming.
bitches.
Yeah, I'm running.
All right.
I'm being sassy, but I'm running off. That's what I do.
All right, you guys
Better
are
than betting.
about 20 yards from the ship. And then now it's your turn.
I'm the last one, so
Yep.
all right.
Yar!
Well, I'm still bolting towards the
60
ship
feet, yeah.
with her on the back. I'm gonna say prayer to my goddess Shantae. A quick prayer, and I'm gonna pull forth my my scythe, my spirit weapon, and I'm gonna send it back with one hand, not looking back at the flaccid penis that
It's a wreck, bitch.
Oh.
I may or may not.
And little
perform.
Richard.
It's made out of metal. It's
Okay,
hard.
so
It's not flexible.
I'm not gonna look at it. She's
Not
gonna
gonna
go
do
forward
it.
and just towards the Sea Skanks and send that sky to fly and buzz on. So
Okay.
17.
That hits.
All right. Five.
All right.
Roll one more time. Buzz through.
You hear.
Sorry to cut you off short notice.
Oh.
Little joke. All right.
Giggity.
16.
That hits.
All right. We're doing it again. 9.
All right, and you hear 3 more.
I'm gonna get a little smirk on my face now. I'm a little more confident. I'm still bold. I'm still moving though.
All right.
Don't look back.
Don't look
Don't
back.
look back.
All right, now it's their
It's the only thing going through my head.
Okay, Doki. Here we go, Mr. Smarty Face.
I don't like that.
Me either.
Hold on.
What do you need all of that for?
All right. Tell them.
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk?
My lady lumps.
What?
I knew it.
This whole time. Gets the people
We're
going.
gonna die.
Next time, in addition.
Next time.
New characters.
All right. I'm gonna stick with the high ones because I know those ones don't hit. Okay, so another barrage of barbs come blackening the sky over top of your head.
We will fight in the shade.
Tonight we dine in hell. All right.
You just might.
Okay,
It's
so
a little stuffy in there for me. Can we try someplace new?
View clouds. Be nice.
there's 2 that stick in you, 2 that stick in you,
Even
2
with
that stick
spare
in you,
Jack
and 1
behind-
that sticks in
Even Sparrow Jack behind me.
you.
So is it 2 damage?
Because
Is
shit
it
makes-
2?
Yeah, it's just 2 damage.
Okay.
Well, that sucks a bunch of fucking little Richards.
Anyone care to make a saving throw?
I'll wager.
Constitution
19
plus 4.
23.
Constitution
4.
23.
17? No. Yeah, 18.
None of these are
Oh, wait.
poison.
Huh?
6.
Really?
Yes.
Not even her.
Nope.
Well, not that I'm complaining, but
I want to be poisoned, damn it!
All right, back to the top of initiative.
all right.
And you guys are about 10 feet away from the ship now.
Oh, all right.
Because y'all's hauling ass. Which means part of your feet circle thing is on the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Your feet circle thing.
Oh, you mean my radiance of water walk?
Yes.
Sure, if you want to get technical.
Hey, what's the shape of the ship right now?
Well, the ass is still going, which you can throw that up in the evidence. And basically, the captain is trying to get the main pulley / chain back on the ship's wheel, so he can somewhat steer the ship, even though the water is starting to go through and flood the ship. So, yeah.
You're talking about the one that's on the outside of the ship or the inside?
The chain where the wheel, the ship's to steer.
Oh, for
Yeah.
the rudder.
Yeah,
The
for the rudder.
Okay.
All
For
right.
the ship that's located in the belly of the ship, or where is it at?
No, this is the ship that you guys came
Yeah.
to this island.
Oh, he's asking where
Is
the
is that
chain-
part of the system in the belly of the ship?
No, he's just him and his first mate and a couple of the sailors are trying to pull the chain up over the wheel.
Right. I'm asking what part of the ship is the wheel in? Belly of the ship? Is
No, it's on the top deck.
Okay. Okay. Just trying to make sure where we're at.
Yeah, you're good.
We gotta knock the door.
Is that Colin?
You can't
Possibly.
come in.
Enter.
Password?
Benoit.
I thought it was upstairs.
I think
No,
it
it's
was
upstairs.
Maybe it was. Sorry.
Strange
Super
things are
hearing.
happening here.
All right. Well, you said we were 10 feet away, roughly.
Yes, from the ship.
All right. Well, I can. Yeah, I guess I'll get over to the ship and just turn around and give another good fire blast to deal with some sea skanks while I'm at it.
All right.
Let's see. 23 to hit.
Hit.
Okay.
You hear
Oh, nice. 17 fire damage.
all right.
Crispy sea skanks.
It's not happy.
No, it's Crispy Davis.
You wish.
Crunchy sea skanks.
Hey, what's the
Calamari?
What's the size order? What's 2 sizes below gigantic?
Large.
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just curious. How far are we from the Titan?
Well, the Titan is.
well, let's see. You've got gargantuan, huge, and large.
Oh, we're not
So this is gargantuan, right?
Yeah, this thing
Pretty
is
much.
literally the size of an island.
Okay. All right. What are you done?
Yeah, I moved and I shot.
Medium.
Okay.
medium size.
All right. I'm either gonna fuck shit up or we're gonna.
It's catchphrase.
How far did you
kick ass
say
and
we
chew
are
bubble
from the?
gum
How
with a
far is that
monocle
Titan from us? It's like right there, right?
Yeah, well, now the ship is.
No, the Titan. How far are we from the Titan?
I mean, it's
30 feet. So
maybe.
okay, maybe that. Okay. So I turn around and I plant my little feet into the ground.
Can you reach the
You mean
ground
this
up
the
with your
sphere
giant-
that you guys were standing on, or the disc?
The disc, yes, the little disc of water.
Okay,
Okay.
squishy.
And squishy. And I pull out my little wand.
Good little Richard.
I got little Richard ready. Let me pet little Richard real quick. It's okay.
Wow.
And I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce on the Titan.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to cast Reduce on it.
All right.
So spell save, resist.
Yeah, do you want to go up against my spell save modifier? I
Yep.
do.
Spell save of 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So Titan's got to roll for it.
We're good.
It resists, or
Oh, it resists. Yeah.
Okay.
So, in frustration, Ah.
Do it.
Point of order. Why are you doing this to the Titan, considering you guys just woke it up?
Well, because I figure if I can make it smaller for a little bit, it would just give us a little bit of an advantage. It shrinks in two freaking sizes, so it will go.
yeah.
from,
But why do you want to fight the Titan?
I don't want to fight it if I make it smaller. It's less scary.
He wants to just bring it along.
Maybe I want to pet it.
Maybe we'll be wearing
Okay.
the Titan.
You know what? Just because you question my antics, I get super frustrated about that. I turn around and I take little Richard and I throw my flamethrower at the ship.
At the ship.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're on our way there.
Burnley, what are you doing?
Can I do anything as a reaction?
Action timing.
All right.
Oh
You
boy.
made Little Richard Big Richard.
Yeah.
Don't question my motives, DM.
Oh, there's plenty of questions.
Lots.
You
Well,
flaming
thankfully-
idiot! What the fuck are you doing?
It doesn't work because my flame is only within 15-foot So I just did that to scare y'all.
All right.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Nolan's
You little cock gobbler, I'm gonna shove you down that fucking thing.
It's no.
You'll be a jizzwad when I'm done with you.
Oh, chill your tits, Nolan.
I'm just kind of gauging. Can I punt this little fucker towards the Sea Skanks?
I mean, sure.
Well, no, I'm just making it clear that I'm kind of like eyeing him, eyeing the skinks, wiggling my foot. Like, can I punt this little fucker out there?
It's up. It could be.
You just,
Berkeley's
like your
good.
finger and test the air.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. So that's your action. What is Porcupine Jack doing?
I sent Porcupine Jack after I kind of like hit to myself. I sent Porcupine Jack up onto the ship. I tell him to go to the ship and help the captain and his crew lift the chain onto the
Ship's wheel.
ship's wheel.
Okay. So how is he doing this? Is he just like flying up there, or
Well-
what is he doing?
Yeah, there we go. So he's got a strength of 4. No, I mean he's supposed to be. I mean he's helping. He's just gonna go help. You know what? One set of hands can help. Okay, when there's 50 people, might just need that extra set.
I guess make
Okay.
a strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah, strength check.
All right. 19 plus 16.
Minus.
So
No.
6 is 3 minus 3.
What?
16.
16.
Okay.
Is he actually helping?
He's actually helping.
There you go.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It only took what? It only took what? 11 episodes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you know, he carried a bunch of poison quills into a
That's
graboid.
true.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
true.
That's
Oh,
true.
and he carried a lot of equipment as he was being attacked with poison quills.
Now we realize we're talking
Alright.
shit
That's
about
how he
Spirit
became the
Attack.
Hunculus.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you know, he went all Kratos with flaming swords.
Yeah.
This is Kratos.
Yeah, he really did do all that.
We were just talking shit about him. Actually.
He's more
Right.
useful than Burnley.
Yeah, actually.
Hey now!
You're not wrong.
I like how he says Nolan's opinion.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Porcupine Jack is actually helping putting the chain back on the ship's wheel.
Yeah.
His turn.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and keep on going towards the ship.
Okay.
How far am I from there?
Well, yeah, you guys were 10
Oh,
feet
oh,
from the
okay.
ship, so.
Then I'm going to go ahead and shoot an arrow again
Okay.
at one of the Sea Skanks. And I got
18.
18.
Yep, that hits. You hear
9.
as another one jumps out of the water, and the thigh area fin has an arrow stuck in it as it jumps back into the water.
Okay. I'm going to do again.
Okay.
And what was that? 80? Yep, braining. 8 plus 6. Is that
14.
What it is? 14.
Yeah.
That hits.
Sorry.
Oh.
And 9.
This sounds an awful lot like dinosaurs.
Stepholaphthosauruses.
Sea Skankosaurus.
Sea Skankosauruses.
Making some Sea Skank shish kebabs.
Yep.
9.
Actually, the one you hit in the left shoulder jumps out, and you hit it in the right thigh area.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
and you notice that when it jumped out of the water, where the arrow was at, it's bleeding purple blood.
Favorite color.
All right, who's next? That would be you, right? All right.
Last on the chart.
Thank you for being
being
a friend.
All right. How far are we from the ship now?
10 feet.
You guys are at the ship. I mean, you were only 10 feet
Yeah,
away at the beginning of the turn.
I'm gonna chuck up our friend onto the boat quickly.
Okay. Yeet.
I see you got one of the Sea Skanks. I don't know.
That if I took my jacket?
16 to throw our friend up onto the boat.
Yeah, you yeeted her quite well.
Okay. After that, I'll turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little.
Oh.
Seeing little Richard, I'm gonna huff my all frustrated and burly, but whatever. And then I'm gonna have my shield and mace now ready at the hand to hold off while I'm waiting for everyone to get onto the boat and just kind of like keep my ground. And with my last action, I'll use my spiritual weapon to once again try and cleave out a couple more of those sea skanks.
All right.
You're just jealous because you can have my little Richard.
All right. That is 27.
That hits.
Wow.
Yeah, better hit.
Yeah.
12.
All right. You hear 3 more.
That's my last turn.
All right. So, their turn. Well, that's a nat 1.
Now I've got my shield and my mace. That's right. Dorothy and Blanche at the ready.
Right.
Shouldn't Seryn have a new god to worship?
Okay.
What was I, Shantae?
Yeah, because since, you know, on New Year's Eve.
All right.
Subtle.
3 to you. 3 to you.
Christmas, yeah, it wasn't New Year's Eve. Yeah.
1 to you and 1 to you.
3 to me?
Yes.
Why you gotta get the little guy? I'm the hardest fucking target.
Okay, it's a barrage of barbs flying.
You also have the worst dexterity.
I'm pretty sure it's not being picky and choosy. Just yeet.
It's more damage than I've taken the whole fucking campaign. Shit.
That's the reason you're going to the ship. All right, back to the top of initiative. You guys are at the ship. What are you doing?
Have they gotten the chain on the wheel yet?
Almost.
All right. Yeah. So ships, partially floating there. Everything.
Partially floating, partially sinking.
Sinking on water because of.
The ass is gone.
Is Seryn's water walk helping anything since we're at the ship now?
That's what I'm saying. It's partly sinking, partly because I mean the ship's quite long, and 30 feet's not that long.
Yeah.
If only there was a way to fix this.
What, is there a lot
Well,
of
we need
wind?
someone that can fix things.
Possibly
I'm
somebody.
just riding the ship now, dude. It took me a minute. I got a fucking waddle. I didn't see anybody offering to carry my little fat ass.
You
I
got
already
little
had
Richard.
enough
I had
on
to
my
ride
shoulder.
a dick to get here.
By
You ever
choice.
suck dick for crack?
He rode dick for safety.
All right. Well,
What's that
Hey,
constitution
is
again?
Is there a lot
It's
of
dexterity.
wind? Is there a lot of wind being generated from like the movements of the Titan or whatever?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's water spray. There's all kinds of crazy.
But there's lots of there. Which way is the wind? The wind. I assume it's hit the actions of the Titan are causing the wind to go away from him.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Alright.
I'm thinking. Sorry.
All right. Well, let's see. I hop onto the ship and kind of hunker down to where Ashwin is, where she landed after Seryn tossed her.
Okay.
And I'm basically just going to try to have a firebolt vigil against the Sea Skanks because
All right.
I'm not seeing myself being much use at trying to fix this ship. So
Okay.
covering fire.
It sounds like a plan. Roll what you got.
Let's see, 24 to hit
That definitely hits.
and 11 fire damage.
All right. A couple of them jump out of the water because they're getting hit. And yeah.
That's my turn.
All right.
Move and shoot.
Move and shoot.
Right, and then.
How sturdy is the mast of this ship?
Why? I thought you'd never ask.
Is
It's
it as
still
firm
intact.
Is it as firm as my little Richard?
Yeah, a thing for poles, don't you?
No, they
Even
also.
the obelisk was kind of flat in shape. Now that I think about
Burnley,
it.
hey, Burnley doesn't care.
Windsor
Burnley
Cross.
doesn't see gender. Burnley
That's
will
true.
fuck anything that walks.
Hey.
Oh, little Richard.
You can get it, get it.
All right. So we're gonna try enlarge, reduce one more time.
On.
Except this time, I'm going to focus it directly on the mast and the sail of the ship.
Okay.
And we're going to enlarge because bigger sail can catch more wind.
All right.
Bye-bye, bitches.
All right. Go ahead, roll.
How about 10?
I mean, it's a ship.
They can't really resist.
No, it can't resist.
Stop
so, I mean,
resisting!
Stop resisting!
Yeah, no, I mean, so I didn't know if I had to roll for it or not, but yeah. So I just want to. It can't fight against it.
No, it's a ship. It,
Yeah,
it,
so-
it enlarges.
The
No,
mast-
not the mast, just the pole, and not the whole ship, just the pole and the
Right,
mast.
right.
So now we have this ship with this larger pole and mast, so hopefully it can catch some air, and we get a little bit of a
Okay.
on out the door.
Who's on the ship now?
I am. At
You
least, along with Ashwin.
Okay.
I think we
And
all are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well,
did you guys
Well,
all get
yeah.
on the ship? Because I thought you made it to the ship and you guys were going through and, like, you shot an arrow.
So far, I'm
I
the
was
one not
on
on the
it.
ship. I was just trying to wait for everyone else to get on the ship, so I'm kind
Okay.
of guarding it while they're getting on. So
Okay, so who's on the ship?
that-
Once again.
On the ship.
The three of you are on the ship.
Mhm.
All right, so all of a sudden, roll perceptions. I want to say perspective, but that's not it.
9.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna look on the inside for this one real quick.
18.
Hey, got something for you. I say that for later. You guys feel the ship lurch, and you notice that the mast gets bigger, and so does the sail, and the ship just kind of and lurches up with a gust of wind.
Is that Titan arm getting closer?
Yeah.
Like that old clay motion?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing the stop film animation thing.
Picks up the ship and there's like.
Oh no, it's still reaching.
Playing in the
I know.
bathtub.
I'm
I'm just thinking of Megamind where he's like, hey, playing with the cars.
Ah, right.
Beep beep.
Oh my gosh.
You know, if we never got on tangents, we would probably get a lot more done.
Probably would. Okay,
It would be as fun.
True.
Slowly creeping the arm in there. Alright.
Okay,
So that's my turn.
All right.
How are we with the wheel?
Still having an issue getting the chain on because part of the linkage is bent. And, well, that's the biggest issue because the chain's connected now. It's just bent trying to get it to go around one of the gears on the wheel.
So I give Sparrow Jack my little special multi-trowel.
Okay.
And I tell him to go and beat the hell out of that link to straighten it out.
Okay. What would that be? Strength?
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
Okay.
Don't roll too high.
What is his strength?
1.
Let me paint the scene for you. All right.
Okay, Picasso.
He's got this trowel, and he's clang, 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 clang.
And he just looks back smiling like he's doing good.
The working on the
I am
railroad.
Damn it, Sparrow Jack. You had your moment.
And he's just banging the shit out of this bent linkage and doing absolutely nothing other than clang, 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 clang.
Alright, and then so I'm going to use bonus action. I am going to turn little Richard around and face him towards the edge of the ship. And
Okay.
I am going to blast fire from the tip of my cock. In case there's any...
We've totally gone off the rails on this finale episode.
We're making it good. I'm blowing fire at the tip. I'm blowing fire at the tip of my
You might want to
cannon
go see a doctor about that. Just saying.
in case there's any sea skanks that have snuck up on us.
I mean, if you hold fire for longer than 3 hours, call a physician.
Well, I'm not holding it. I'm letting it out this time.
some
15-foot
ointment
cone
for
too.
that?
Tell them a pattern.
All right. So roll. God, I don't even know. 13.
Oh, spell attack. So +9.
22.
Okay, so that hits. And then roll Dimash.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Because that gets. Oh, I get 2d8s.
That's the that one.
So is there some sort of sub-joke in there that Sea Skanks like to do?
Oh, how about 6?
They like to deep.
Oh.
No,
Six.
too far.
Too far.
All right.
Too deep.
6.
You're getting too deep in it.
Took too much. It flames out over the water, and you hear one go.
Well, I must say,
Is that your turn?
Richard's a little warm. I think I'm good right now. Gotta let it cool down.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Oh, that junk inside that junk.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yep.
Harlow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go over and see if I can help with Link.
Okay.
About damn time.
I've been shooting these skanks. Just saying. Alright, so strengthen.
Yes.
15.
Okay, so you're trying to bend the link, which is, a good 2 foot in this gear, and it's not wanting to bend. Like, the one side of it's perfectly straight, the other side's bent into it.
Gotcha.
So you need, I don't know, roll perception.
20.
Possibly
Yeah.
something to pry it
For leverage.
for leverage.
Let's see. Can I use Burnley? Just kidding. Just kidding.
You can use Sparrow Jack.
I mean, he's still banging the shit out of this thing, so clang,
Do you have
clang,
an
clang.
engineer's pack?
Ew.
Oh, you have an explorer's pack.
I have Explorer's Pack. So
Burnley's
I
the
got-
snack that smiles.
Okay,
Porcupine
no,
Jack.
no.
Oh, Porcupine Jack.
The snack. Wow.
That's a good one. You'll have to.
See, now that'd be a good slogan for like Chippendales or something like that.
Was there- No. No. Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything near that I could use. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Well,
Or
isn't
is that?
isn't Sparrow Jack right there with a multi-trowel in his hand?
Oh.
He's banging the shit. out
Yo,
of it.
Arlo, I got something for you. And I reach into my Dungeoneer's pack.
Please don't be a dick.
Big black dildo.
Please don't be a dick.
I pull out a rock hard, cold, round, firm crowbar.
Oh.
I accept.
and I take it and it takes all my little might, but my little booty, I go woof,
And whip it at
and I
her.
whip it over to her.
At me.
Well, I'm not trying to hit her. I'm trying to give it to her. I'm like I'm 2.5 foot tall. I can't hurt her. I'm
So it
trying
goes towards my feet and I jump out of the way.
There you go. It's like a 2-year-old throwing a horseshoe.
You're old throwing a horseshoe. All right. Roll, would that be strength and dex at,
Probably.
Strength for him, dex for me.
well, he's
Or
he's,
both.
he's putting his booty into it.
Oh.
So.
16 on the strength
All right.
and 14 on the dex.
All right. So now you have a spinning at you.
Mm-hmm.
There's the nobody gnome yeeted at you.
I wasn't trying to eat it. Sorry.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta yeet.
So you have a
Sometimes you gotta
crowbar
ski.
coming at you.
I'm gonna jump out of the way.
Okay. Roll dex.
Oh, I think
Oh
acrobatics.
fuck.
Oh, acrobatics.
+6.
Plus 6.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, plus 6.
All right. So what did you roll?
Well, 3 and 9, so 9.
All right. So you pull some pretty epic matrix shit
Mhm.
and roll another dex.
5, 6, and 8.
And manage to catch it as it's whipping by you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
All right, so that was how many?
That's
That's two
Definitely
actions.
her turn.
That's
Okay,
my turn.
so that's your turn. All right, now on to Seryn.
Yeah, I can get on the boat now.
We
No,
don't want
about
you
words.
Really, just say
I
that?
do.
No, I was talking to the Sea Skanks behind you.
Oh, were you? I
Yeah.
hope so. I hope so. You'll be joining them.
Oh, were you?
What we've got here is a failure to communicate.
Okay, so after I got on the boat, I'm gonna see what's going on and why we can't get this thing going. Trying to communicate, and I'm gonna help them try and get this thing unmoved as well. So,
All right.
and what's Seryn's super strength? She's strong. That I will not lie about.
She's a boss ass bitch.
7.
Okay. You just kind of look at it, scratch your head for a minute, and just frustrated.
Doing it again.
Okay.
Last action. This time, both hands, roll the sleeves up, all frustrated.
All right.
Ha
All right.
19.
All right. So the crowbar that you wedged in there
Mhm.
bends it down. You hear a snap, chink, and the whole entire chain slides into the sprocket and the gear, and the whole ship's wheel starts spinning, locked into this chain. Because there's one between the one ship's wheel, and then there's one on the back side of it. So it's got the rudder, and it's also got the other part of the what the hell do you call that? Not just the rudder, but there's two different chains controlling it. So the ship's wheel's spinning like freaking crazy right now.
Oh, I'm gonna take my last action. My first weapon has one more action. Just slice one more time with these things.
All right.
Well, after I got that done, I just like brush myself off the dirt that's got on me, and then just go. 16.
All right. That hits. You hear two more go.
13.
All right. Now here comes the legendary action. Once a
You are on it, Seryn.
Thanks, dear.
Girl
Girl power.
Sister. All right. There's that. And that
I don't like it when he goes.
works. Okay, so
Let me paint the picture for you.
Slow down.
one to you, one to you, three to you, and three to you. And anybody care to roll a Constitution?
15.
22.
16.
Oh, nat 20.
All right. You all pass your saving throws because those arrows were poisoned.
One for Sparrow Jack, but he doesn't need it. And it's a good thing, too, because he rolled a 3.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
But he's
Just
immune to
'cause.
poison.
Yep.
He still wants to put in his nominee.
His nominee and his Megami. All right.
The
So,
release of sweet, sweet death. This won't reach him, will it? No matter how much he wants it.
okay. So, I'll roll perceptions.
1.
Oh.
19.
19.
9.
All right. So,
Nat 1.
Is that how it works?
all right. So, who actually passed their perception rolls?
Well, what's the...
Not this girl.
I had
Sorry.
19, so.
Okay. So, here's what's going on
Those dice.
is the ship's wheel's still spinning. The mast and the sail is enlarged, and the ship is not taking on as much water. Whew. But it is still, for the most part, sinking because it's tilted where the acid of the ship that was completely gone is where the water's coming in at. So let's figure out how to problem solve that.
Is the mast carrying the ship at all with its massiveness?
Well,
oh yeah, I'm also on the ship in my 30-foot range as well for water walk. So,
We should be skeeting along.
well, we're walking on water as for land. So, unless we're going in dry,
Well, it's kind of,
Never good.
you always want kind of lubed a little bit.
I figure we were gliding on the water.
We're gliding, we're astrogliding,
Oh God.
nice and smooth.
So,
No, it's not the way water
is
walk
the
works.
water wall helping the ship, or is it still not enough?
well, where are you guys on the ship? Because you were just at the ship's helm wheel, whatever you want to call it, and got the chain on, so the wheel is still spinning, but the ship that's open, the end where the ass of the ship was at, is still taking on water. So I'm assuming, if you're asking about the water walk, that it would be at the other end of the ship, so you guys would probably want to go down there.
Anybody have phone?
Well, I'm still hunkered down on the ship near Ashwin, and
Okay.
I don't really think I know what's going on where they're at.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
didn't.
I just assume someone who knows what they're doing is handling the ship repairs. Someone other than Burnley.
I'm feeling the same because I don't know what's happening.
All right. You hear the captain shout out the orders to the cannons, lads.
Sea Skanks.
Sea Skanks. So you see what's left of the sailors. Which, does anybody remember how many sailors were left?
7, are we?
If I had my actual notepad, I would know.
Oh, 8.
That's close.
Okay.
Oh man, that's our crew's 8 people. Oh my
Well, plus the captain and maybe the first mate.
This is the last episode.
I don't know, like 24 maybe?
All right. So
Okay.
now,
Somewhere around
do you
there.
guys remember how many cannons there was on the ship?
I don't think it was mentioned before.
1 and 2. No.
Say cannons, Harlow, not BB guns.
Watch your little whore mouth.
I'm not the one freaking causing fights for kids.
No, you're,
Oh, shots fired!
you're setting fire to
Fights
everything.
for
You are fighting kids. That's not.
Who said they were loading Burnley in the cannon?
Well, I was going to shove him down his own little Richard at some point.
Alright.
I didn't make the hole that big.
To be reborn.
Oh no.
I got a plan, guys.
Oh, what's the plan and,
What's
and
burning?
why do we need the plan? Is it B?
All we gotta do, we can just fly out of here if y'all trust me.
Well, we don't trust him, so.
Listen, guys. As all this noise is going on around me. If we cut the mast and tie it to the ends of the ship, where there's the hole, and we start to fire underneath the mast, we lift like a hot air balloon. We do it in my world all the time. It's worth a shot. We go big or go home, guys.
Let's see.
I'm gonna call for a huddle with the other 3.
Why can't I be in the huddle?
I'm
Spread
going
out.
to roll investigation.
You just
on-
look around for clues.
I'm going to roll investigation on that idea just to figure out how the hell could that even work.
Yeah, good
Oh,
idea.
science.
I've got 12 to investigation to see would that work.
How would that?
I mean, you guys can try anything. I mean,
It's basic science. All you got cloth. You create heat and smoke. The heat rises and inflates the fabric, and we go. Poof, 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 poof. It makes you feel better. I'll cast reduce and make the ship smaller, so it's like, so we can all, so we can make this work.
I think there might be a size limit on reduce.
2 sizes.
Well, but the size of what you're reducing.
Nope.
No.
There's
okay.
no. It just changes it 2 sizes up or down.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get down on one knee. I'm gonna put my hand on Burnley's shoulder. I'm like, do you honestly believe that this will work, Burnley? Tell me honestly.
I'm listening because I want to know.
I've never been so sure in my life because that Titan scares me. I just want us to get the fuck out of here.
Language, but I'm with you. And I'm gonna stand by Burnley's side and I'm like, I'm willing to try it.
By any chance, would they have had like a spare sail still on the ship somewhere that we could use
That's a
instead?
good question.
Roll to investigate. What, are you gonna make a parachute?
13.
I got 11.
Yes, they actually have extra sails.
So why don't we take
How
the-
about we use those instead of using our only functional sail?
That works.
That's a good
We'll
idea.
try anything.
Alright.
I just love democracy.
Oh.
Alright, guys. So we need 2 fires. We need to pull the mast down, those 2 sails down, tie them down so that they're like squares, and then we need to put the fire. We need to build the fire started underneath them. So we need 2 piles for fires, and let's go. We got 8 people plus us. Let's get to work.
Alright.
All right.
I guess, why not? We've
Why
done
not?
crazier stuff.
I'll roll survival to help set up the sails. Ah, damn, nat 1.
They're light. Okay.
1 and 2 and it's not doing anything.
I'll roll survival again. 'Cause, okay, 14.
Okay. You're doing the best that you can with the loose pattern. Y'all roll perceptions real quick.
16.
14.
14.
All right, you hear 8 distinct different cannon blasts coming from inside the ship, and you hear coming from the water as they just torched off the cannons towards the Sea Skanks.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. You owe me 100 Sea Skanks scales, and I do intend to collect.
All right, well, I'll roll survival again to keep helping with the sails.
Okay.
Let's see.
So now, what is it specifically that is supposed to be done with the sails?
Basically making them into hot air balloons.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do here.
Okay.
Okay, so 23 to help out with that.
Yep.
Was the artificer thing to do?
So,
Just quoting
helping
Tony
with
when
fire.
the Mummy Returns.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
the guy gets shot in the ass.
Right, and a whiskey.
maybe just help collect scrap wood.
Sections.
I got 20 for that,
So
for collecting
I
the wood.
got
Okay,
13.
you
We
got-
need 2 sections of pipe, and then from the belly of the ship, we need 2 of the pumps that would use for the coal,
the bellows.
the bellows. I need 2 of the. We need 2 of those, everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's collecting wood with
All right.
12.
All right, can you send your little homunculi?
Yep. So I'll send Sparrow Jack down to grab the bellows and the pipe and the rubber hosing
Quick question: what are you building the fires
on
on?
the ship, the floor of the ship.
That's wood, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've never seen the movies. They do it in the movies all the fucking time. The ship doesn't burn down. All we have to do is get away from the Titan. The amount
Do
of
we have
damage.
any kettles or something?
I'm starting to regret making it.
Hang on.
If you would,
We have flaming swords.
we do have flaming swords.
Plant them, light them, and let's fly this sucker.
Are there flaming swords going to be enough? You know what? We'll try it.
Actually, I also have Sacred Flame.
What does Sacred Flame do?
It's like a magical flame that I'm able to keep in the air.
Okay, so we're gonna put your sacred. You're gonna stand under one of the things, and you're gonna use Sacred Flame,
Mm-hmm.
and then you and I are gonna put our 2 swords under the other one, and we're gonna run tubing and a bellow, and we're gonna.
I'm gonna bet on all of this.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
It's really all you've done this whole campaign.
Shots fired again.
Not true. Not true.
Well, get tinkering. Come on.
I am tinkering. Roll for truth.
Well, I'm gonna make a prayer to Shantae and stand underneath one of the balloons it has so far, or whatever, and make my plan.
Yeah. Do we have balloons ready?
You just kind of did like a Power Rangers thing.
I have a Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys
My
did
hand
manage
stuff.
to cobble the sail together for two different balloons and having two different points on the bow of the ship, or the deck of the ship.
Okay. I light my flame sword and kind of try to plant the handle in the wood solidly so that I can sit there under the balloon and keep it lit.
Okay.
Do I roll for that?
Yep, go ahead and roll for that. You do a strength and a dexterity because the flame is on.
21 strength, or no, wait, 18 strength and 16 dexterity.
All right, you managed to wedge it in there and not touch the flame while it was burning.
I give Burnley my sword, or I give Nolan my sword to set to.
Okay.
I give him a look of, common sense. How can I say that, but somehow I communicate that to him.
You bastards.
Okay, not nat 20 for strength,
Okay.
and let's see, 14 for dexterity.
All right, you managed to stick it in the deck and let go of it before it burns you.
Stick it in the deck.
Stick it in the deck. All right. So, the sails aren't inflating, but there's a lot of heat coming off the flaming swords, and it looks like it would work if more air would go into
Hmm?
the
What'd you say?
balloons part of it. I said
Air.
Air.
We need air.
Need air.
Yeah, we need air.
Yeah.
So, can anybody make up a windstorm? I mean, we have all this. How are we not getting air? I mean, there's this floppy. We have these sheets tied down,
All right.
and we have this massive titan, and it's causing wind gusts.
I'm gonna call back my scythe, and I'm gonna spin that thing towards the inside like a propeller to project air.
Okay.
Hey, bring the homunculi over.
Got it. Go. I tell Homunculus Jack to go with Nolan.
Okay.
Now I've got like
All
both
right.
hands up. It's like,
All right, instruct him to fly under the balloon we have.
Okay.
And then I grab his arm and just spin him around so that he whirls like a propeller.
right around, baby, right around.
And also to help increase the heat on our side because those flaming swords are small.
Yeah.
My last spell that I can do for this for the day. No, not my last. I think I got one more after this. No, I'm not.
No, we could have used that.
I am gonna use.
She's over there.
Nope, I'm gonna use them large. I'm gonna
Okay.
use them large on the swords to
Okay.
make them a little bit bigger, so we can maybe get a little bit more heat generation.
All right.
I just call for birds to like.
How about
This is
James a
Disney.
giant peach.
Right.
9?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they can't fight back.
Well, right.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna try when
I always like to roll.
Do what you can.
Okay. So,
So they're 2 times bigger.
the balloon inflates, and then the swords get bigger, and y'all make perceptions.
'Still with the
17.
9s tonight.
18.
All right,
24.
you guys. Yeah, that is one hell of a perception. You guys feel the ship slightly straighten out, and then the whole entire thing lurches like it's being picked up.
Wow.
Did we just get caught?
Well, no, your ideal word. The ship is no longer in the water.
Good job, James.
well, fuck me sideways.
A bit surprised as well, huh?
All right, and roll perceptions.
4.
19.
You You guys
19.
hear 8 distinct
19.
cannons friggin' launch off 8 more cannonballs, and you hear the screams of the Sea Skanks. And there's a shadow over top of the ship.
So we're going
Oh yeah,
up.
the gigantic titan who was reaching for
Maybe we
the
can
ship.
finally see what that glint was.
I didn't bother telling anyone.
That was the whole purpose of the mission.
We don't know it, but that's what we were supposed to do.
All right.
And he never thought we'd get there.
Well, you know, that titan's coming for us, so fine. I'll take a. I don't know what else to do, so I'm curious, and I'll try to get a better look at that shark head and that glint. 19.
It's still just. I mean, it looks like a stone stuck in its
Gill.
but it's really shiny.
Fascinating.
So shiny. Oh, the shiny.
Wow, you know, it's only several miles up, and I don't even know if it's useful, but it's there.
It's so
Glad
shiny.
I know that.
All right. So you guys notice that it's the top of one of the claws of the Titan, and it looks like it's kind of shielding you. And then roll perceptions.
18.
16.
Nat 20.
Fitting!
All right. So you also feel the ship lurch again, as in feeling like somebody's cradling the bottom of the ship.
They want to feel that little Richard.
All right. Whee! What do we got?
I use an action to resummon my familiar and
Okay.
have her fly out. I'll just get a literal bird's eye view of what exactly is happening to us from,
Okay.
look from a distance.
All right. So roll in perception on the
For
bird.
the owl?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
You know, I just realized I missed a perfect chance to use a wrecked Richard. I should have rolled the cannon and lifted him upright underneath that sheet.
Okay. 9 perception for the owl.
Okay. It looks like the claw of the crab arm is trying to cradle the bottom of the ship, while the top of it appears to be just coming down very slowly over top of the ship. But there's a substantial amount of space
It has
between the
certain
size of the
qualities.
ship and the size of the claw.
So,
Oh,
like
hold
this.
on. You got something we can do?
No, it's about
like
half.
this.
It's about half the size of the claw, so it's kind of nestled into like the little deep part of where the claw's at. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Well, this is either really good news or really bad news.
How
But,
close is this Titan to us, by the way?
well, the claw is under the
The
ship.
claw is under the ship.
Okay.
So, mile-long arms. This is either really good news or really bad news. But the Titan's got a hold of us.
Titan's got a hold on me.
I'm going to use detect evil or good to see if this thing is a creature of good or evil.
It usually checked out for good. I think you've done that before.
Yeah, I thought you did that before.
Not to the Titan.
Oh,
That
not
was
to the
inside
Titan.
of the brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What, is that just a spell to cast? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
I asked whatever your spell suit is for the Titan, so I have to try and beat it.
Gotcha.
17?
It's legit.
Alright.
All right.
I trust it. That's all I'm I'm still doing my thing. I'm just trying to keep this thing afloat or whatever. I
If
got
you
one
trust
flame
it-
and this guy's spinning around like a helicopter, so.
Just randomly say, I trust it.
I trust it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you trusted Burnley, and we made that happen. You guys made that happen, so I guess I'm with you.
Well, thank Tamora and her fantastic tits.
Language.
Shante snatch.
Language.
I got.
I'm getting frustrated now. I'm sweating bullets trying to keep this thing afloat.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you. Hold on. It's coming.
Oh no.
And roll perceptions.
18.
10.
14 for me
The dice
and
have changed in my favor.
15 for the owl.
Okay.
Stuck it out.
I know.
So
Right.
the ship is fully nestled in the palm of the bottom of the claw, and the whole entire ship starts glowing like a blue-green color.
This little mermaid all of a sudden. Anyway, so blue green.
Blue-green.
Alright.
Roll perceptions.
3. Not 20.
That one.
What they want with a natural 20.
5.
All
I
right.
turned around.
You guys notice that the ship is almost looks like it's rebuilding itself.
And I just get a migraine or something. Oh, I forgot my owl.
Can someone tell me what's happening?
Okay, 22 for the owl. So
I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
Okay, so your owl notices that where the ship's ass was is that blue-green outline, and it looks like the planks of the side of the ship are starting to reform around where the ship was.
Okay, so I shake off my migraine. Let everyone know that that's what it looks like from the outside. Think it's fixing the ship?
You could be right, Nolan. Now I got a little smile on my face because I know it's good. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Saying that our friends a
I'm,
Titan?
Burnley's like in shock. Like all Burnley can think about is they need to know what this blue-green energy is, because if it's a fixing energy, they want some of it.
Well,
Like their eyes. There's a little twinkle. They're like, yeah, boy.
you could roll Arcana.
Good. How about 19 to detect what kind of magic
Sorcery this is.
Black magic.
what kind of goodness this is.
This is ancient of ancient magic.
Oh man, sounds like something you'd be interested.
Is it something that can be learned?
Do you know anybody that's ancient of ancient?
A Titan.
Not quite sure how to put this to you, but the Titan doesn't really speak Burnley-ese.
Oh, we got plenty of time. I can learn to speak Titan.
It's not a wet language.
All right, y'all roll perceptions again.
19 for me. And 22 for the owl.
All right, now you see the whole entire top of the claw closing around the ship to where it looks like it's totally shielding everything else out. As the blue-green intensifies and gets brighter. So it's literally as dark as the night sky with this blue-green energy illuminating everything with the claw of the bottom of the hand and the top of the hand completely encompassing the whole entire ship. So you see claw on the top, you see claw on the bottom, and it's intensifying with the blue-green glow for the ship.
Well, I just kind of stand back and have a drink.
I put my hand up and ask, like, can I have one with you?
Uh,
I feel like I want to be awake and sober for this one.
Oh, you know, that whole just staring in awed, what the fuck.
All right. So now roll perceptions again.
13.
There is a huge
26.
wind that knocks out all the fires.
Oh,
And
for the balloons.
right, for the balloons. And you guys are noticing that like the ship is almost looks brand new now. Where the parts of the ship that were damaged before, the mast
Japan, that's what this is.
and the sail of the ship is back to normal size. And the ass end of the ship that you guys can see on the deck is starting to piece back together. And you feel the ship just lurching. And this hand, in the hand of the claw of the Titan. Roll perceptions again.
Yeah, my eyes are getting tired.
10.
26.
All right.
5.
Wait, no, it's the squad.
No. 4. I see nothing. It's too bright. I can't see.
Shame you don't have dark vision.
You
Get
see
goggles.
Oh, yeah.
the egg chrysalis thing from when the Elder Brain and Keep fought appear on the deck of the ship in front of you guys inside of this egg. And you hear the loudest explosion that's absolutely deafening.
What?
Yes.
Other than the sound of the sea skanks. Is that
Yeah, I got the shield ready on that one.
Yeah. So, y'all roll, would it be Constitutions?
Probably.
Constitution.
Yes,
To
Constitution.
not be deaf.
not natural 20?
All right.
About damn time. I can
19.
tell what's going on
Six.
now.
15.
We switched.
I know. He stole it on me.
All right, your guys' ears are ringing like, holy shit, what just happened? And you guys feel the ship lurch, and it feels like the ship's falling. But the claw is still closed around the ship, so it feels like it's just falling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Tower of Terror falling.
Well, like the claw is lowering with us still in it.
Yeah.
Yes. And
It's like elevator almost in a sense.
right.
Yeah, that's like
All right. And then you guys feel the claw hit the water.
and
And then
Roll perception.
Roll
literally the top of the
perception.
claw just slides off and turns to ash.
What? the-
Roll perceptions.
13.
18.
16 for me and
10.
I think
14
rolls
for
worse
the
in
owl.
there. So gets it.
Okay. So, you guys are looking around and you notice where the Titan was at. The Titan is ripped in half. But-
We're in the water.
You're in the water and the ship's fully restored.
Right.
And what the resemblance of what was the egg chrysalis thing that was Keep is on the deck of the ship. And the Titan that was ripped in half is smoldering.
All right. Can I detect evil or good on this thing to see if I feel any presence of anything unnatural?
Go ahead.
18.
Well, the Titan was good, but now the Titan's dead.
So, what's in the egg then?
Yeah, what's on the
Is it
back?
good? Is it evil? I should be able to know what the egg is giving off. Is
You
it giving-
sense Keep.
Okay, sense keep. Got it.
I bring out that pearl ring from before.
Okay.
See if that's doing anything weird now.
I look at Nolan. I'm like, I whisper, I'm like, Nolan, it keeps in there. As I'm like, got my hands kind of like.
To hell with this.
It's glowing.
Oh no.
Like glowing
Burnley?
more as I get
It's
closer.
time for action.
It's just glowing.
I call out, kid, you in there?
Roll perception.
18.
22.
When you said that, there was a
Back and forth now.
God damn it, kid. Can't you make it simple?
Nolan, you want me to just open it up?
I don't want you to do anything.
Okay, then I won't.
I very much doubt it.
You're right.
Well, I walk up to the chrysalis and just kind of put my hand on it to see if there's any reaction.
Nope, it's cold and it feels like marble. But you distinctly heard a heartbeat when you spoke.
Kid,
Oh.
can you just stop it with the mysteries here? I just... That's all I'm asking here.
I got something. Watch this. I'm gonna cast my little cantrip.
Okay. What's your cantrip you're casting?
Shit. I'm trying to think what it's called. I was trying to make
Prestidigitation?
prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
And
Okay.
instead of lights or whatever, I'm gonna make little echoes of Nolan's voice around the crystallized egg.
Okay.
So it should be hearing a couple of all these little echoes of his voice.
Just a bunch of secrets.
Okay.
You said it reacted to his voice, so what happens if it keeps hearing his voice?
Let's find out.
Keep on.
What do you want me to roll?
Would it be?
It's technically a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's... well,
It's one of my cantrips I can use for the day.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah,
still a
but-
spell, isn't it?
yeah, but prestidigitation doesn't really have a saving throw. That's like minor illusion.
Yeah, it's got
Right.
that's why I was doing.
Okay,
it's
so
kinda
yeah, you would just cast it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you saying? Because the only way it's going to work is if he says something.
like, Keat, are you in there? Keat, can you hear me? Come out, Keat. That's what it keeps hearing. That's
Well,
what
it has to be Rude's character saying something.
No, you.
He's just casting.
Basically,
Keat, are you in there, little buddy? Gosh, I need a drink.
Little buddy.
Oh, little buddy. You fucking troll.
I'm just giving Burnley the side eye.
All right, and you see the it's like a red and blue pulse where the heartbeat, one pulse is red, one pulse is blue.
So there's 2 in there?
No, it's just like a
Oh, I
heartbeat.
see.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I was like, wait a minute.
Where's your familiar at?
Still kind of a distance away to, see things from a bigger picture.
Okay.
So it's just a distance from the ship.
Did you roll perception on that yet?
No, but I can do that now. 14.
Okay. Your bird is spooked because it saw what happened to the Titan.
Good point. What did my bird see?
Your bird saw basically a asteroid comet thing come out of the sky and rip this Titan in half.
Okay.
Thought you said this was the last episode.
Oh, this is the last episode for this chapter.
Well, at least we got a new ship.
Hence that weirdo guy with the crazy hair. Aliens.
Aliens.
I'm gonna roll knowledge arcana to see, like,
History.
I don't know. My first thought is a wrath of a god, but you know, do I know of anything that could explain that shit? 22.
It honestly, it reminds you of a supersized like ray, like a lightning bolt or
Did somebody say ray gun? Sharks have freaking lasers on their heads.
Like that.
I just kind of slide down the crystals and just sit there because I am just getting really sick of how ridiculous this whole mess is.
That's Nolan speaking. Or you?
It's like that scene in the movie. It's like that. Seriously, it's like a Bruce Willis movie or whatever. Like you can see, like Bruce thinks he's won the day or whatever, and then there's like the one more big bad or whatever, like Die Hard, and you just see him slouch down, all sweaty and dirty. He's like, I've had enough of this fucking shit.
Done.
as you touch the egg, the
That's so
red and
funny.
blue heartbeat happens again.
Oh yeah, so I'm just kind of leaning back against it, and I just start singing my old song. I was born a farmer's son, a father loving as could be, and father was called to war, soldier forevermore. Even when the war was
Check
done,
on him. He might be ready to off himself.
I was no longer a farmer's son, because that farmer died and a soldier came home instead. Try and try I did to find my father in that man, but he was no longer the father that I knew. And so
I'm
when
gonna
I
lay on
was
his shoulder home with
grown,
I join in.
and war blew its horns once more, I went to war to find the father
Put it to
that
cat down.
never came home.
It feels really
Alrighty then.
That was lovely.
Roll a perception.
10 for me.
Okay. There is almost like somebody's using like a fire finger cantrip, etching on the side of the chrysalis egg. That says "open."
better than eating.
In Dragonian.
Well, that means nothing to me because I don't know that language.
Right.
What language is that?
Dragonian.
Nolan, can I break the damn egg?
Can you read what's written on it, or does your character?
I just want to. I don't know. I can't read shit. I just want to break the damn thing.
Fancy egg eaters.
Fancy
I
egg.
can give two
eaters.
shits what that description says. I just want to break it. I just want to break it.
Is it
Break it.
Marble?
I investigate what that language might be. Dang, 6.
Nothing's coming to you, but you know it's a language.
I'm gonna use guidance to help you through what this language is.
There you go.
Add a D4 to your roll too.
All right.
Okay. Yep, I'll investigate again. Well, let's see. That's 9 plus. Wait, no, that's 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, you know it's a language, but none of it's ringing true.
I just sigh and really try to rack my brain. 13.
I'll give you guidance too again on this.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so just keep
13.
casting it.
Okay, that breaks us to 17.
All right, so you think it's the Dragonian language, but it's a language you haven't seen in a very, very, very long time.
Anyone here read Draconian?
What?
Language, Draconian.
Never heard of
Go ahead.
That's a no.
All right.
I'm sorry, Nolan, but even I don't know that language. Would anyone on the ship know? Anyone, here, quickly. Can you read this? And I'm gonna like yoo-hoo, wave and like point at the egg.
Yo, roll perceptions first.
9.
21.
It is incredibly calm on the sea. There's barely any waves, and there's almost no wind.
And no more sea skanks that we can notice, I assume.
No more sea skanks. And where the Titan was, it's still smoldering, but most of it seems to be just big lumps of ash.
A big old ash island now.
More or less.
Big ash island.
Big
That's
ash
a big
island.
ash island. Boy, I'll tell you what. A big ash island.
And that is where we close this chapter.
Aww.
I feel sad.
Roll perception.
For your
Is this
Is this the end?
5?
This is the end of this chapter.
Okay. All right. That was very interesting.
I was left with more questions than answers.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Isn't that the point of a good campaign,
That's
though?
true, but they want
That's
some
kind of
back.
why Nolan is so fed up. 'Cause this still answers like nothing.
No seats.
Doesn't help that we didn't have anyone who happened to know Draconic.
That we know of so far.
Well, it is one of those more rare languages, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
Unless you're
we will be back.
Dragonborn. That's
Um,
natural.
Right? Well, I mean, here's the thing. You guys do have another campaign that is going to be starting.
Yeah, yeah.
And Colin will be the DM at the helm.
That makes me excited.
He's out for
And we're all going to be a Joe Pesci-like character. So it's going to be crazy.
Nothing's ever.
I just feel like
Yep.
And since you guys did not get experience the past couple of plays that we did, what are all of you guys at for levels right now?
7.
You gave us just enough to level up to 7.
Yeah.
Like it was just level we needed because
Yeah,
the
we
week
bar-
the
we
session
barely
prior
scratched
to
in
that.
there. Like,
The session prior to that, we were like 20 points shy of level 7.
oh,
So
yeah,
then-
that's right. We
so
were
then the
so
next
close.
level, you were like, you guys get level
I was
7.
just like, it is what it is. Everybody else was like,
All right, so where we're going to leave off for experience, and each of you get one legendary action added to what it is that you're doing.
How does that work?
You can use it for whatever you want in the next chapter.
So what do we get now?
One legendary action, like a god call.
Is it a one-time
So basically, how I
use?
pray to Shantae, I
Yeah.
get an answer or an instant death or whatever.
Yeah.
all right.
And each of you get 25,000 experience apiece.
Because that Titan, isn't it?
Part of it.
Who called forth the meteor? Speak up now.
I think it was that homemade.
Any
Yours
inspiration
ball.
points? Any inspiration points going out this week?
Yeah, absolutely.
25,000, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that puts us past 8th level.
Does it?
Well, yeah, 34,000. in
Man,
total.
chapter 2, if we get to 10, we're going to be scary. It's going to be scary, scary. I start calling on God, and God answers when I have questions. I say, Shantae can help us move this boat, and she goes, hey!
Hey, it's alright.
It's alright.
It's
Or-
good.
Hang on. 23,000 plus 25,000. That's 48,000. We're up to 9th level.
Okay.
What? So we got 25,000 points, and we just went up to.
I gotta find my
Well, yeah,
sheet.
we
So
we're
bad
at
now.
7th level, so we should
There's
have
things I can do that are really
points.
scary.
Add 25,000, that gets us to 48,000. So
Okay.
we're all the way to level 9 now.
Oh, no.
We just skipped right past 8.
Well,
Thanks,
you guys
Boss.
have been doing a lot of pretty epic shit, not gonna lie.
Right.
Bye-bye, level 8.
Dude, when you get to 10, like I said,
You're
I
like,
start making calls to God. Are you listening? And she goes, "Yeah." I'm like, cool.
got that bitch on speed dial.
I knew you were there.
What do you want to know, guys?
So how would we say we left off? We left off with how do we leave off here?
We left off saying Ashy Titan.
It's a big ash titan.
Big ass type.
And what was your question, Chris?
I got it.
Okay.
Responding to Nolan's actions. So, true story.
Yes.
Because I got good friends in my life. I got the Power Rangers RPG
Yeah.
for my birthday.
For your birthday.
For my birthday, give me Power Rangers.
Brian got me Power Rangers for my birthday. So we had a campaign, Josh, Root, Brian and I,
Yeah.
last week for my birthday.
Nice.
Dude, that game is tits.
Language.
Hell yeah.
That game is
Yeah,
tata.
Seryn right now. Yeah, thank you.
Heck yeah.
So,
Well,
One more level. That's divine intervention.
so yeah. Before we get into the next campaign, you guys are going to want to at least do the level ups for your characters on here, since I think we're a couple levels behind now. Any character change for your outfits, and we'll just throw out some quick edits for what the characters look like now, and keep everybody up to date. So, do you guys know what the next campaign is going to be for the listeners?
Do we tell them or do we keep them in the...
Well, that's it's entirely your guys' call,
I
because
think they
I'm not going to be the DM.
roll initiative.
That would be impossible.
let me help. Let me set the mood and then y'all can announce.
All right.
Well, I think we can hold them in suspense.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I don't know how long that campaign will be, but I mean, we still have a couple of minutes left. If you guys would like to go through and just kind of expound on what was some of your favorite points in this campaign, what was
Oh,
fun,
man.
what sucked.
Oh.
I mean,
Just literally.
Dude, I loved fighting the tremor worms. That was my favorite, to be honest. Just whipping into them and then seeing what happens when you use water walk. I won't lie. When I first used that skill, I'm like, that was gonna be useless. I mean, we're in snow and stuff. Might be helpful for land, but like, where am I ever gonna be able to use this? Where it might be actually beneficial to us? And as soon as you call those worms, I'm like, okay, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I still didn't get to use Green Flame Blade. That's a cool spell, but it's only melee.
Yeah.
I guess I was expecting to fight, humanoids. Not mysteries and monsters that are beyond comprehension.
Should that be the name of this campaign that we've been doing?
Aliens.
aliens.
If we're lucky.
Just make my hat really, really like curly.
Cone head.
I'm just glad this one didn't meanie. He didn't meanie on this one, though. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: is you guys had probably about 45 Sea Skanks whipping barbs at you guys. So, and
We got down to business.
when
We
the Titan was ripped in half by the
Unknown.
Haley's Comet, if you will.
Aliens.
The unknown forces.
Bruce Willis.
Sky.
Right. So come out to
He
the
did
Titan,
ride
have a couple of
something.
drinks.
Yeah.
They said it'd be fun.
I managed to work a dick into this story after all.
It was a large part of it.
I mean, you were a chode for most of it, so.
I was a chode? The fuck was I a chode for?
It's a pun on because you're a gnome.
No, damn it.
Gnome chode.
Nope. No, Dude, I have to say, some of Burnley's ideas that got off the ground, like, we got the boat off the ground. I'm shocked at that, first off.
Oh, yeah, but we weren't exactly going to fix the boat, so at that point...
That was kind of
Yeah, it was working with the lesser evils. Like, yeah, we gotta listen to the crazy guy on this one. See what we can do.
And it worked.
It did.
Yeah.
What about you, Rude? What was your favorite moment of the story so far?
Oh boy, I don't know. I've definitely had a lot of fun with Nolan. Just being that pissed off old guy.
Real
It's
man.
been a bit of a stretch trying to come up with new stuff to be pissed off about with Burnley, but I think I've managed. I was also kind of happy to work in some of the songs I came up with.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they were pretty catchy.
I've still got a couple I could throw out there, but
That was definitely a highlight, especially when the sailors, like you were singing over the sailors. I was like, "Oh man, don't cry."
Stop
Crying
burning
in
the people.
I've got a
The
really
bodies he's burned.
I've got one I really like, but so far hasn't been the moment for it. But
Okay.
should be good if I ever break that one out.
I'm glad we're gonna be able to come back with the characters.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, I can't Seryn is so close to my heart. I got to play a girl, and I liked it. God.
I played a girl.
Yeah,
I liked it.
You're welcome, guys.
Shantae's worst shit.
Oh god.
I really enjoyed this campaign so far. The twists and turns, some of the characters we met. I love again. Like another moment I really liked is when we were near the episode before this, and we were inside by the brain. Everyone's like, "Oh, I knew she was dirty the whole time. Oh, she's possessed. Oh, I feel so bad." Like it was so complete 180. Cracked me up so hard.
Yeah.
I knew she was bad. Let's kill her. Let's find everything we can hurt her with. Oh, she's possessed. Oh, no. Come on, we gotta rescue her, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just the way the team can play off each other is great too. I mean, Burnley comes out of left field so many times, and Nolan's just there being pissed off, and somehow they make it work because they're still alive. Both.
Oh yeah. Even the slide, like getting onto the boat, was a trip. And like, what the hell is going? We're like skiing almost in a sense, and it's complete insanity. And then Burnley does like I said, like walking on the carpet, like building up that static electricity, and it shocks the obelisk and just evaporates a fucking Kraken.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
That was not supposed to happen.
yeah.
No.
I'd say that's a good highlight for us. We killed a
Yeah.
Kraken when we weren't supposed
Supposed to.
And that totally made it go another way.
But, yep. No, the highlights of Dungeons and Dragons. You never know.
And that's the thing is when you guys go back and follow the storyline, which is so funny, is you guys weren't supposed to kill the Kraken. When you did, you started a totally different storyline because I had like 3 or 4 different story plots I wanted to follow, and based on what you guys were gonna do, I was like, "Well, these 3 are shit."
Well, there's no plan.
Let's kill the giant legendary sea creature by touching an obelisk.
No big deal.
In my first campaign.
Guys, what? No. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go with that.
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm gonna touch it.
Well, and at the end of the campaign, now you guys have actually seen a Titan ripped in half,
Yep.
which, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like a Titan, a island-sized
Right.
Titan ripped in half.
That bitch.
Well, he wrote down his arm like a slip and slide at first. So
Right.
I mean,
Right.
A moment of silence for Beacon Trembles, who is definitely dead
oh,
now.
yeah, man, that hurts. I'd pour one out for that guy. He was crazy too.
Well, I've still got 7 bottles of, I think, mostly his booze on me.
I hope that's booze.
I hope so too.
Could have been urine bottles for all you know.
Yeah, you could have been peeing in bottles.
I mean, no, you drink enough, you probably won't know the difference anyway. But
Pour one out for your homies
Yeah.
and try the jerky.
yeah.
I have to say the Christmas episode was a lot of fun too.
Yes.
Krampus
Yes.
was
We
hilarious.
did bring out some stuff. I don't know if it did end up making it into the edits.
Well, we're working on it. I might be able to fix that.
Oh, okay.
So those might still be able to come out.
Ooh,
Albeit
That'd be cool.
A couple months later.
Gotcha.
Christmas in July.
Next.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Christmas in July.
Well, and I mean, shout out to Josh. He
Yeah.
was a
Oh, yeah.
monster
Our techie dude.
at dropping the edited episodes. I mean, yes, it's great to go back and watch the full episode, but some of the edits, some of the moments, like, oh my god. One of my favorites is when the Hunculus was fishing and went, whee!
God, oh yeah.
That was good. That was good.
That no strength is a bitch.
Watching him bob like ever since. Oh yeah, he's on the worm actually riding around right now. What? Oh, he's inside it. Oh.
Well, yeah, he's been a surprisingly significant part of this campaign.
Remember that one movie with that girl where the guy is like trying to kill himself and he just can't. Like he's just failing miserably. And he's actually trying to help. That's the sad part. And he's just like, nope, he's indestructible. This guy's still kicking. It's crazy.
All right, so here's the heavy one. Is what didn't you guys like about the campaign?
Well,
How much time you got?
Shots fired.
Can I just say, can we never do a 3-hour walk through the forest again?
I mean, it was part of keeping the sailors alive, so
All
there's
right,
Knock
that.
them off next time.
It was an interesting direction to take it, I thought. I mean, yeah, it's not we get to hit things and kill them, but it was, it was clever the way that went, because we definitely had to think outside the box there.
Keeping
Too much
people alive.
Too much hobo, not enough murder there.
All right.
Is that what you're going for? More death, less story?
Well,
No,
I mean,
no.
some of Nolan's frustrations over the mystery and everything was probably my own, because, sometimes you just want some answers rather than more questions.
Oh yeah.
Well, but to look
There were
back
so
at that
many
episode,
things like I was trying to connect the dots. I'm like, oh, that's what those are. Okay. But at the same time, like, where's that pulse? Or the earthquakes? Like, it really was that mystery. Like, I want to know. Ah!
it was the Titan.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
figured that out. Once you start getting like, this the lungs. Oh man.
I mean, for the longest time, I was worried that Keep was going to eat someone's brain because he's a gnome squidling. But then, wait, no, he's a doppelganger who was for some reason disguised as a gnome squidling.
Squiddling. Yeah.
Not the best disguise, but hey, it worked.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, but you guys didn't kill him. So, I mean, and that's the thing is to point out, if you go back and watch the episode, that was one of the first episodes you guys really pulled together as a team to not just save yourselves, but to save the rest of the NPCs that were trying to help you get to your destination, which I thought was really cool, watching how each individual one of you guys, once the worms were defeated, to go, we should probably keep these guys alive.
Well, yeah, we're the odd squad, not the mob squad.
True.
We're not like,
I'll
hey,
forgive you, but
take
my-
care of it.
My Tommy gun won't.
You filthy sea skanks.
Scallywags.
Just for the record, I was never trying to get them to kill each other. I just wanted to make money off of them fighting.
Well, I mean, there was that episode where Nolan and Burnley were.
Oh, that was great. That was a good moment.
Yeah.
The whole gnomes. Let's go!
I was not
Whooped.
That was not where I thought it was gonna go. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. great.
And then there was a total mood whiplash that episode too. We're having a bit of fun during the night, and following morning, yeah, some sailors died horribly, like just absolutely horribly.
Again, not planned. But that's just...
They painted a whole scene across the side of the ship with some bodies and nails. Like, oh.
See, that's the crazy part about it, is literally all of the weird, random, happenstance shit that happened was all dice rolls. I did not plan any of that. I'm just like, well, let's see what the dice says. Ooh, evil dice.
Bodies been skewed across the ships in different ways with organs.
That was one of
Why?
them, because like there was a couple of books that I was looking like, what happens? Just random chance encounter.
So how bad? 1. Okay. How gruesome? 20.
Right.
Let me paint you a picture with their bodies.
I wish I
And
could
their
say
blood.
I wish I could say I was that creative, but most of it was just the luck or the unluck of the dice roll, and I just went, oh, damn.
Well, you did note that was a lot for the Kraken, where it got bad rolls and just Obelisk got insanely good rolls, and then our characters
Watching all those
too.
dice roll
Yes.
for damage, like, oh,
Hearing all
no.
those things.
Yeah, hearing all the
Oh.
Here's
Comes
the best part.
avalanche.
For the last, I think it was 4 episodes we did. So 6, and then the last 4 episodes, Colin actually helped me navigate some of the details of how the story was going to end.
Oh, great. So he's
So,
wonderful.
Yeah,
yes.
the one that normally is sitting over there is gone today, of course.
We
Yeah,
can't
he
glare
is.
at
This
him.
guy is coming up.
So yeah, some of the twisted details, and I'll let you guys figure that out, was Colin's little contribution to it. Because I'm like, I don't want to kill him, yet. And he's like, what about this? And I'm going, oh. He's like, yeah, I plan on using something similar in my campaign.
Ah, well. All right then.
Westwood.
So it's almost like a little preview of what's to come for our next journey. With
Well-
new characters too.
Yes, new characters.
Yep. As fun as these characters are, you know,
Miss 'em.
we're not
not
getting
done.
rid of
Yeah,
them, but
no.
they're at least going on the back burner for a bit.
Just giving them a well-earned break.
Yeah,
Yes.
give Nolan a breather and some more drinks.
Yeah, you guys, after this whole entire adventure, like, wow, you guys definitely need some well-deserved vacation time.
Well, no, because now you're setting us up for the next part, and I hear he's even less merciful. So
Well, I mean, you know,
But you did go up 2 levels, so.
yeah.
Well, those are
Hey,
these
that's
characters.
These characters.
we're not talking about the next characters we have.
Which we're starting out like
Level 1, it's basic.
Yep.
Oh, okay, we are
Basic.
starting at 1.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
for basic.
No, okay, that should make things interesting and annoyingly challenging.
Oh yeah,
Good luck.
we're definitely gonna learn our characters in and out.
True, there is that. You start at 1, you really get to
5 characters.
build
So long
your
as you get to keep your characters, and then it's like,
True.
All right, so we are going to bring this game session to the close, and I'm not sure, probably in 2 weeks, which is will be the next new episode.
Well,
Well,
I won't be able to make it next time,
but
so
we could do character creation that day.
That would
We're
work
down
too.
with that. Oh, breathe. Without you.
I'm going to hold my breath till I turn blue.
but I have
So-
some of the books.
that's true.
Are you blackmailing me? I have the books.
Maybe.
You can't do this.
My techie dude though.
Well, then maybe we can do like maybe do like
Not game,
another
really.
one story.
One
thing.
shot?
Yeah, we can do a one shot.
Or another, well, you know, there's plenty of options.
I was literally saying, hey, don't do this now, me, rude.
Well, here's the thing is
You can do hacky sack, but you're not doing Dungeons and Dragons without me.
the idea of co-DMing has been tossed about a couple of times. So we may be able to whip up a one shot.
I'd say we could play another game, but you're a vital part of that one, and we can't do it without you. So
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I was thinking you guys would just play Magic again and make it difficult for Josh with the audio.
We can do
Do
that.
one-on-one. And
Yeah,
then-
1v1.
were you guys
obviously.
doing teams last time?
Yeah, it was so.
Well,
much.
no, we had two different
It was
games going
so
on,
much.
and it was Rude's first time playing, so it made it.
Oh, so you're doing like a
difficult.
free for all, basically.
Yeah.
Oh no, not with Rude's first game.
Well, him and
Well,
Josh
it
were
was
playing, and
just-
then Heather and I.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rude
It
won
was-
though.
It was
Rude won both
1-on-one,
games.
but 2 games. at the same time.
He
did,
did.
too.
He did.
He just spanked Josh's ass and sent him to bed.
You didn't watch the episode?
I started watching where you guys were setting it up and talking about
That's
it,
the real reason
but I didn't get to
finished
actually
it.
watch you guys go at
Yeah,
it.
it was a lot going
Well, yeah, because like I'm hearing you guys' conversation, and
It
you're
was too
telling Rude
much.
how to play, and things are happening, and
Yeah,
it was way too much. to
that's
do
why it
that
was
way.
difficult for Josh to get anything figured out there.
Yeah.
we can even do another board game.
Yeah.
Got so many different board games we could play. You guys
I have
even tried
a-
Villainous yet?
No, we have not.
Oh,
Dungeons
there
and
we go.
Dragons cards,
We got
too.
the new expansions coming out soon too. I gotta pre-order it.
Which one's the Pixar one, right?
It's the Pixar. Finally get a Pixar.
Nice.
Oh.
I didn't get the character I want though. I still want that kid from Toy Story, Sid.
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 Yeah. Well, like every one of the like decks have like a quote from the like movie or at some point on the a board that you play on. I just wanted to be Sid and say he ain't no happy child. It's like maniacal laugh face, and I would just love that because every time I think of Toy Story, I just think that he's like that crazy grin on his face. And he's laughing maniacally for destroying.
Just
a
do the
toy.
baby spider thing.
Oh yeah, that too with the little head.
Yeah.
That could be one of the enemies. It'd be great.
Oh, and the hooker.
Oh yeah,
Yes, yes.
the hooker with the legs. I love that bit too.
They were like a body with a skateboard too.
Yes,
Yeah.
with the
Oh,
arms
yeah.
and the
Yes.
ducky with the muscle in it. Oh my god.
Oh, and
Just
the baby doll that he just duct taped the pterodactyl.
Ecto-
to.
Dude, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. We're getting weird.
That's
That's
the
the
point.
next episode.
Wrong show.
Hey, man.
No, before that, Josh was like, "Are you gonna have Brian on so we can talk about Jen?"
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
Now you got him
You
pumped.
guys have him for tomorrow?
Nope.
No, come on.
Oh, I need clips. We're gonna discuss some stuff.
All right, so this is the end of this chapter for the Odd Squad. with all your guys' current characters. The
Right.
next time we're together, we'll be either doing a one-off or we'll be starting the new campaign character creation. So, is there anything you guys want to throw in for the episode to sign off? Well, gee, don't speak at once.
You're putting
Thank
us
you
on the
guys for
spot.
watching so far. We're really grateful. Keep tuning in. We got more coming. The next campaign we're doing is going to be crazy, and a little Transylvania, I would say. That's a little hint.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
I was working
I
with my
didn't say
lad.
quite. Yeah, let's just say we're going to a faraway land that you have yet to experience. If
The
you have
monster
experience,
mash.
you know what's going to happen. It's crazy. Yeah, and thanks for the support, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to still be doing this.
Yeah.
Well said, Brian.
Well said.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was semi-said, but I fumbled. I picked the ball up.
So we'll
Yeah.
see you guys at next Initiative Possible.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.